Thank you for joining us. The future of policing is a big topic all across the country.
In Fitchburg, the city is asking the community for input as they get closer to selecting a new police chief. One of these four to guide the department possibly for years to come. Madeline O'Neill is live outside a community panel. And Maddie, where are they in this process right now?
Well, next month, the city of Fitchburg will have a new police chief. And here tonight at this training center, the Police and Fire Commission are closer to making that selection. So like you said, we are down to 4 final candidates, and that includes one who's been at the center of a year-long controversy. Retired Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales will be getting about $627,000 from the city of Milwaukee in a recent settlement agreement. That's after a judge ruled he was illegally demoted from his chief position last summer. He now wants to continue police leadership here in Fitchburg.
I have a lot of family, 8 sisters, nephews, and nieces that I want to catch up with, but I still have a passion in law enforcement. I still have a passion where I want to work with the community, work with the youth, and also mentor a police department.
Morales spoke about the need for diversity in a growing city, a big topic the others addressed as well, along with police training. Also included in the finalists are Lieutenant Scott Kleinfeld with the City of Madison Police Department, Cross Plains Police Department Chief Tony Ruska, and an out-of-state prospect, Captain Vic Sebenek from the Salt Lake City, Utah Police Department.
We're in a new age of policing. We need to police fairly and impartially and equitably across the board, regardless of what membership in the community that members of the community have.
I envision a community that if something like what happened in Minneapolis and a person like George Floyd is being killed, that the other 3 officers are going to trip over themselves to get that man off.
We need to run our policies and procedures through an equity and inclusion lens and say, are these policies and procedures having a disproportionate impact on communities of color?
Candidates also talked about how to address city issues like burglaries and stolen cars, along with how to build trust within immigrant communities. After answering questions, they talked one-on-one with residents who attended tonight. Now, according to the timeline for this process, the PFC expects to pick their final candidate by mid-August and then bring on the chief about a month later in September.